Hey everyone, Joe with Focus here. I'm here to talk about what happens after you hire your first healthcare CTO. Because hiring your first CTO or CIO is a huge step for a growing healthcare organization. It means technology is no longer just something the practice reacts to, it's becoming part of the organization's strategy. But the first few months after that hire are usually way more complicated than people expect. Your new technology leader is walking into an environment that developed over years. There may be different vendors, aging systems, inconsistent processes, security concerns, data challenges, and technology decisions that were made one problem at a time. And in most practices, the technology was handled by the person who was closest to the issue, often a practice administrator, an operations leader, even a finance executive who was already managing several other responsibilities and projects. They kept the organization running with the resources and the best information they had at that time. But now, a CTO comes in with deeper technical experience and a mandate to improve things. So naturally, they're going to form opinions quickly. They may want to bring more of their IT operations in-house. They may want to replace existing vendors. They may want to build new analytics capabilities, modernize the infrastructure, or invest in new platforms. And those ideas may be completely valid, but the first job isn't transformation. The first job is understanding. Understanding what's working today. Where are the actual risks? What systems are critical to patient care and daily operations? Which vendors are performing well? Where are the security, compliance, and data gaps? And where does the organization realistically have the budget and capacity to make change? That last question matters because healthcare is a very specific operating environment. Technology decisions affect clinical workflows, patient access, revenue cycle performance, compliance, cybersecurity, and the ability of your employees to do their jobs. Now, a change that looks simple on a technology roadmap can create significant disruption inside the practice. And that's why most effective technology leaders will spend their first 60 to 90 days listening and addressing and building relationships before making any major structural changes. They work closely with the people who've been managing the environment because those people understand the history, they understand the workflows, they understand the operational realities that may not be visible from the outside. The strongest CTOs combine that institutional knowledge with their own technical expertise. They also prioritize. They don't try to replace every system. They don't try to rebuild every process and solve every problem at once. They identify the highest risk and highest impact areas. They develop a practical roadmap and they sequence the work around the organization's actual ability to execute the change. And leadership has a responsibility in this transition as well. A CTO needs a clear mandate, a defined decision authority, a realistic budget, and alignment around what success should look like. In the first year, success may not be completely transformed. It may be a clear strategy. It may be better governance, reduced risk, stronger vendor accountability, and measurable progress on the most important priorities. The organizations that manage this transition well understand one thing, that hiring the CTO is not the end of the technology strategy. It's the point where the real strategy begins. I'm Joe. Let me know what you think about this.